Louisiana, home to the Deep South, with our swampy woods and our mossy trees. We have many different legends, many different myths. We're also home to the great legend, the Rougarou. But today's episode is not about the Rougarou. It's about Dead Man's Curve. While it's nature at best, beautiful in the day, got a sad, tragic history at night. This land was once known to be home to the Native Americans before the white man came from Europe and took over. Some of the things that were done are still left to be discovered. My father and his brothers and sisters grew up on this road, being that it's not too far from their old house. So we had the privilege as kids to grow up with myths and legends, to walk the nature trails. See, the swamp is on both sides of this bridge right here. If you go off the bridge on either side, the left or the right, you're going to fly right into the swamp. Hence the reason Dead Man's Curve. The curve swerves. There is absolutely no street light. You turn your headlights off and it's pitch black. You see that tree with the tree branch leaning or going over the car? There's a legend behind this beautiful tree. Gorgeous, is it not? But there's a sad tragedy behind this beautiful tree.
I am Paranormal Leslie, and you are watching All Things Paranormal. You want to hear a ghost story? This is Dead Man's Curve. When we were younger, my dad used to tell us ghost stories of this place, legends or myths. Supposedly, there was a Native American that was buried underneath this tree, alive. White man came, buried him under the tree because they wanted to take the land. Supposedly, at midnight, if you stop your car, park your car underneath the tree, and you turn it off, and you get out, that the spirit will cut your head off, and your body will be found in the tree. or your car would not start again. My sister and I came out here many different times as soon as we hit 18 and could drive. We stopped under here at midnight, at 11:59, at 12:30 in the morning, at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., all hours of the night, and we tried this myth. It never worked. So that is just a legend. But since then, me being the paranormal investigator that I am, and all the locations that I have filmed in the rural areas of where I've grown up at, I have to say this is one that I still have to prove that is haunted. I have stopped here a few times, and I have done e.v.p. sessions. I have done a cell phone investigation to where we have orbs shown, where you can see some kind of creature or something moving in the back of the woods. I actually have that video featured on my channel. It's one of my first videos. So tonight I'm here to find out if this place is haunted. Tonight I'm here to see if the Indian spirit would like to speak to me. I feel like I have some sort of ties with it from personal reasons. And also I want to announce for the first time ever, since this is a non-dangerous place and I'm always out here at the nature trail with my kids, my cameraman is my little daughter tonight. So this is exciting. She wanted to come with mommy to ghost hunt. So like always guys, stay tuned and join us. So tonight's video, I wanted to do something a little different. Instead of using the necrophonic apps and the spirit box and having my daughter with me as well, I didn't want to put her in any kind of danger. I decided to do it old school. So tonight I decided to bring with me my EMF reader and my Mel meter and see if I can get old school EVPs through the camera. This is not going to be a long video. You can hear her hand wearing out in the background. My camera's kind of heavy. Spirit of the Native American out here with me. I also want to try ghost hunting in the dark and silence for once. We're hearing things like noises around us, things being thrown out the trees, and there's absolutely no wind. I don't want to get too close to the tree because it does have poison ivy on it. I'm hearing noises, Spirit. If that's you, can you make the EMF reader go off? I've also turned on the Mel meter. It's saying it's 60 degrees out here. It actually feels good for 60 degrees. And my readings are at 0. So I'll have both the Mel meter and the EMF reader. Any spirits here want to speak? Is the Native American here? Are the rumors true? What happened to you all those centuries ago? Were you buried alive underneath the tree? You heard that? That came from right above me. That was right on the side of me. Is there a spirit out here that needs help? Any spirits out here need help? I hear owls and I see fireflies. I love being out here in the middle of the night with no light. I'm a very nature person. Can you make my EMF reader go off? What if I put it down on this big rock right here? Is the spirit of the Native American out here with me? You can speak into my camera. I love the smell out here. The smell of the flowers. It's peaceful out here. I also come out here for my religious practices. So I'm out here a lot. If we're not at the nature trail, then I'm out here at night by myself doing my practice beliefs. You see where the cement is in between the tree? Supposedly it's like that because that's where the Native American was buried alive. Can you give me a sign to let me know you're here with me? Please? That was right behind you, Reese.
It looks like someone's back there.
Alright, pan it around this way.
It looks like someone's back there.
That was right next to you. Look. It's a penny.
A penny.
That is cool. Did you just give my daughter a penny? And it's on heads. Did you just leave my daughter a penny? Can you be so kind to give us another sign to let us know you're here, please? it be possible for you to knock on the cement that's inside of the tree? I'm hearing rustling through the trees. Back here, across the street.
I hear footsteps.
That too. You heard the owl?
Yeah.
What is this? Oh my gosh.
What?
I just so happened to look down and it's some sort of animal bone.
Spine part.
It looks like a spine.
Part of an alligator.
See if I can hold it up. It's big.
Yeah.
Still hearing that rustling around.
Me too.
That owl is close. Hi, Mr. Owl.
I think that's a sign that they're here.
The animal noise is a sign from the spirit world that my Native American friend is here. You can speak into my camera. Alright guys, as I mentioned before, this was going to be a short video. Being that I have my little daughter, I don't want to keep her out here for too long. But she really wanted to come film with me at least one time. And since this is a non-dangerous place, I decided to bring her. I'm not sure how much activity we've caught on film, but I know being out here, finding the penny, that was pretty cool. Finding the bone, that was pretty cool. It was like noises were around us, we could hear footprints. We did see a couple of orbs with our bare eyes. We don't know what kind of EVPs we may or may not have. And I'd like to give a big thank you to my oldest son who's helping my daughter hold her hands so she could keep the camera still. They both did pretty awesome. They were quiet during filming, which they usually are when I do bring my sons. But as always, thank you so much for supporting me. Big shout out to Tony who did a Tony Source Reacts to my previous video with my dolls. I love you, man. You're freaking awesome. I can't wait for the day I'm able to meet you. But as always, guys, stay tuned and join us.